Hey guys, just wanted to do a walkthrough of the Helix Pro plugin that I have for 3ds Max. So we'll get started here. I'm going to go into the display tab and turn on the vertex ticks just so you can kind of see how certain settings affect those. So to begin, right off the bat, we have our typical height parameter. We do have a start and end radius if you want to taper your helix. And then we have the number of turns, so as you go up, obviously you're going to get tighter curls. Then we have sides, that's the number of knots that make up an entire circle if you were to do a top-down view. So if you do 4, you can see it looks a little weird. You can turn on the Bezier corner, which will allow you to get more of a circular shape versus what smooth gives you. And you can also do corner knot, not to jump ahead, but yeah. So we'll leave it on smooth. We'll just make the knot count around 8. That seems to be a good number for circular shapes. We can flip the direction, which just makes it clockwise versus counterclockwise. Now getting into these parameters down here, let me adjust some of these real quick. We'll make this a little bit smaller. We have height bias, so that's going to move all the points to the top or the bottom. So you can get some really cool shapes here, like a hydraulic spring where it looks like it's compressed near one end. We also have radial bias, so you can get some nice effects there. If we make that top one a little bit smaller, you can get more of a drastic look there of what's happening. And you can mix and match these, obviously, and get some really nifty effects. So we'll go down to the variation. So if you do height enabled, sometimes this does not always show. You gotta select and deselect it. So here for height variation, you can adjust the scale. This is probably a little too high right now. And then you can increase the frequency at which it does the randomization on the height. If you go too small, essentially every point along the spline will get a random value moving it vertically up or down. Then you can do phase to animate it if you want, which is really cool. And then you have radial variation, which will randomize the radius of kind of each loop on the helix, imagine. So we'll up the scale here, and then the frequency to also get more of it. So you can kind of see what effects we're getting there. Usually a lower number works a little bit better, something like that. So yeah, that's the Helix Pro plugin. Feel free to check it out. Thanks, guys.